Hey everybody, it's Brickwaffle again, and we're back on the BlockFarmers Minecraft Vanilla 1.9 server, and we are here in the little automatic fishing contraptions, and they are ridiculously OP. I don't know how long we're going to get to keep these, but let's put this fishing pole away, and let's take a look at what we got overnight. So I AFK'd for maybe 8 hours, and I got, a stack of salmon, stack of pufferfish, a bunch of fishing rods. Here's Unbreaking, here's Mending, Unbreaking 3, Luck of the Sea 2, some Luck of the Sea lure, Protection 3 Power 4 books, a bunch of stuff, 22 name tags, saddles. Also, this double chest worth of items, and the hopper behind it, and then this double chest worth of items as well. So we have a ton of stuff to work with right now. So let's take a look and see about sorting some of this stuff out and combining some of it. So I think what I'm going to do is try to add some more storage and kind of sort out like the fishing rods from the books, from everything else. And also Sakala was over here with me last night, and she also has about the same thing, like 1.5 double chests worth of stuff. Some of it's, kind of mediocre crap like damaged leather boots, and some of it is just amazing, like Looting 3, Protection 3, Power, Fire Aspect 1, Power 3, Depth Strider 3 on this book. I mean, we just got some really good stuff. And this is like day 2 of our server. So yeah, if you haven't seen this design, there's going to be a link down in the description. It's the one that was put together for 1.9 by Panda4994. Huge shout out to Panda for this incredible design. It's way overpowered right now, and you can just stand here overnight and fish. Really, really awesome. All right, so I'm going to do a little bit of sorting that out, and I'll be back with you guys in just a little bit. Okay, so all the items are sorted. I got Sakala to log in because we both had stuff in our inventories, and our haul for 2 of us AFKing overnight is basically a single chest almost completely filled with fish of various varieties. We have a whole bunch of books, a chest of almost completely filled with books, including some cool stuff. Let's see, I think there's a looting sword or looting enchant here, silk touch, another looting, sharpness, all sorts of good stuff. I did not see a mending book, but I did see like efficiency 4. I see a depth strider book. That's some cool stuff. A lot of bows. I'm going to have to go back and combine these into some good bows, but almost a double chest worth of bows, almost double chest worth of fishing rods, and these are only the enchanted ones. We've thrown out some of the non-enchanted stuff. A full single chest full of saddles, plus 3 more, and then some miscellaneous other things that might be worth saving. In fact, let's just go ahead and grab all this stuff that's kind of floating around down here and throw that into the junk chest as well. And that still doesn't count a handful of stuff I threw out downstairs just because it was totally not worth keeping, like these partially broken regular fishing rods. So yeah, this farm is absolutely amazing, and 43 levels overnight. How cool is that? So now we can, when we get some diamond gear, we can enchant it really, really easily. We're going to have to obviously do something better than that. We need some bookshelves. But yeah, I just wanted to get started on that and show you guys what we built. And again, I'll put a link to that fishing farm in the description. If you're on 1.9, make one of these fishing farms right away. They're just amazing. All right, back with you guys in a little bit. All right, it's been a little while since the last cut, and that's because I went to do a little bit of organizing and whatnot, and got a little carried away, went on a little adventure with Sakala and Sonata Block. So we've got our enchanting room set up over here, got a few of the nearby villages raided, and a little bit of a stronghold, and then we were able to craft a few books and make this. We only need 15 bookshelves now to get all the way up to level 30 enchants, and so we've got some decent stuff here, an efficiency 1 pick, a Silk Touch Diamond Shovel, Fire Aspect 1 Sword, Efficiency 1 Iron, Unbreaking 1 Iron Axe, and then a ridiculous bow that I combined from our fishing loot. It's absolutely broken good. I love that fishing farm a lot. And we did redo the stairs a little bit, so we made them a little bit more vertical so we could fit this in over here. We had the mine shaft down earlier, so we could get all the way down to diamond level. And then we've actually done a little bit of farming out here. So Sakala set up our vegetable garden. Looks pretty nice. It's just ringed in with orange clay and then the hardened clay. And now we have our little bit of an animal farm out here. So we moved over some dirt, put some grass down, let that spread, and then just alternated, I believe that's spruce and oak wood around the edges, so we got a little parquet floor. And yeah, we got a couple horses. She's been working very hard on the farming area, so thanks to Sakala for that. And then we put in a tree farm over here. So we managed to get all the saplings, and we put in all the different varieties over here. So now we can grow and chop these down and grow them back up. And they all have, I think you can see this, but we'll take a quick look. They all have some jack-o'-lanterns with carpet on them over here. So it's a little bit bright out here in the mesa. I think this would blend in a little bit more in most of the other biomes. but it still works pretty well. So we've got a couple of dark oak, a couple of the big jungle trees, and then birch, oak, spruce, and acacia. And this actually works out pretty well. So that's good. We got our portal over here that Sonata Block's going through. And then the only other thing that I've done is I went into the basement and I dug out a little bit of a basement and then put in some storage. And I think you guys are going to like the look of this as well. So we got a little spiral staircase down here into this storage area. And this design with the double chests and the item frames on it, that's pretty common these days. Not a huge deal. And it only required, 6 12 trap chests. We still got some tripwire hooks left over, but I think that's going to work out pretty well for us. A little bit of redstone lamp on the iron posts. I like that. Kind of looks like tall standing lamps. We do have one torch right here. I may replace that at some point, but I only had a few glowstone. But this is going to be pretty good. It's not going to be main base storage for all sorts of big things. We'll do bulk storage silos and all that stuff someday. But for now, let's just keep everything sorted. And some of these things, like from the fishing farm, we got a lot of fishing poles and a lot of bows and a lot of fish. So we're going to be good for a little while. The downside is right now, I don't know what happened to the iron we had. I just cooked up a little bit more. The rest of our iron seems to have gone missing overnight. And then we don't have any diamonds because we made an enchanting table and a diamond shovel. We did go ahead and make the diamond shovel because we had a silk touch book. So I figured that was a good investment. Anyhow, need to do some more mining and catching up on some things. Really what I'd like to do is get some other farms up and running. So I'd like to get an automated sugarcane farm. But normally we need slime blocks for the really efficient ones that use a single piston pusher. So I might have to do some of the older designs with bud switches and regular pistons for now. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. But anyway, I'm going to do a little bit more gathering, do some mining. Probably going to need to try to find some diamonds fairly soon. That's not our mine. And hopefully I will be back with you guys when I have some diamonds. Okay, we had to come back up from our mining trip. We broke our pick, and we're going to need some lapis. Let's just do 1, 2, 3 of those. And I've already remade the iron pick, but let's come and see what enchants we can get on this thing. We got plenty of levels, so I'm not worried about doing this to iron. Efficiency 4? Ugh, I wish it had something else on it, but I'll take that. Let's go down and see if we have any books that might be a good match with that. Efficiency 4 is worth keeping if we can get... There's an unbreaking on that one. We didn't have fortune on any of this, did we? There's looting. We only have one book with unbreaking on it. I think I'm going to save that. I mean, it only took us 3 levels and 3 lapis. I think I'm going to save the unbreaking book for a diamond pick, and we're just going to keep going back to it. Alright, so I'm going to go back down to a mining level, and I'll keep digging. Alright, and there we are. We got some diamonds. I don't have much left on my pick, so let's get 1, 2, 3, 4 diamonds. Okay, that'll work. 4 diamonds, and a little bit of gold as well. So far, we got 11 gold, 5 iron, because we're a little deep for iron, and then, a couple, 2.5 stacks of redstone, so not too terrible. I'm going to keep looking for a few more diamonds, but with this pick, it's not going to be much longer before we have to go back up, and I think I probably will go ahead and make a diamond pick this time. And Scala's down here helping me mine as well. So we'll keep gathering, see if we can get a few more resources, and I'll check back in with you guys again in another minute. Alright, once again, we're back up here with our pick, and I forgot to get lapis again. I did grab a couple of books this time. One day I'm going to get used to doing lapis with enchants. But let's take a look and see what we can get. So I've got an efficiency book, and I've got 2 efficiency 4 books and 1 unbreaking 3 book. I would love to get mending on this, and then it would be totally worth it. Actually, I don't think you can. Actually, I know you can't. You have to get it as a treasure item, so you're not going to get that. Unbreaking 3 and nothing. Ugh, what a waste. That's alright, so let's do the 2 efficiency 4 books. Can we combine that? Yeah, there's efficiency 5. Unbreaking 3, efficiency 5 diamond pick. I'll take that. We don't need the other unbreaking 3 because I'm pretty sure you can't go to 4. Alright, so we'll throw this back in here and get that guy just kind of organized. We might have to do a little more fishing again overnight, but this is going to make things a lot easier. Unbreaking 3 and efficiency 5. If I could get mending on that, I would be set for a long time. But yep, I'm going to keep going back at it, and I'll be back with you guys when I have a better haul of diamonds. Alright, I see some more lapis and diamonds over here. I did not bring a bucket, let alone a bucket of water specifically. Hey, what are you doing in there, guy? I don't like little baby zombies. Go away. I'm going to have to be real careful over here because this is going to want to push me in the water. Let's do this and that. There we go. That gives us a little breathing room. And then we can come up here. Can we reach down there? We cannot. Let's do that. And then, you know what? Let's just go over the top. That's going to be easier. Ooh, that scared me. That's going to be easier to go over the top of this, I think. So let's not get in the lava. And let's see if we can get like that. Is that better? Yep. Let's get one down here. And then we're going to need to get some of that. Okay, now we should be able to safely get this lapis and some of these diamonds. So we really want to get down here and get underneath these diamond blocks. Yeah, let's see if I can do that and that. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, and can we see? We can't really see. Does not look like there's anything under that one. There is definitely not. Can I? Might have to come this way. And that way. There we go. Okay, so 4 more diamonds, and now we're up to a little bit of coal. That's good. A couple stacks of lapis, stack and a half of redstone, a little stack plus of iron, half a stack of gold almost, and 4 diamonds. That's doing pretty well. I'm pretty happy with that. And I know Sakala's gotten some as well. So I think I'm going to go ahead and head back up now, and we will get to work on our next project. Alright, and at the end of our expedition, we actually ended up with quite a bit more. We got a little loss coming out of there, but now we've got more iron cooking. We're almost done with this gold. What we got over here? More iron. And another one that's cooking over there. And we've already put a bunch of this away, so we're doing pretty well. We'll probably have about 3.5 stacks of iron and 2.5 stacks of gold. We did get a few diamonds and some lapis, and we're doing really well on redstone as well. That's fantastic. The other thing that I got was some yellow and orange dye for the next project we're going to do. And I also need to get some wool. There's some wool. Okay, cool. So let me get some sticks. Yeah, I'm going to need a couple sticks. Right on. And now what we need to do is use one of these crafting tables. Okay. Alright, I actually need some lapis as well, so I just did a quick cut there. First thing we want to do is make some colored dye, or colored wool rather. So let's do that, and can I do this, or do I actually need to have all of it? I can't remember how to dye wool. Oh, it's 1 for 1. Okay, so let's put 6 of that in there. That'll work. So we're going to need a yellow banner. Nope. Try the center. There we go. And then what we need to do is put some lapis on either side of it. And then we need some yellow dye in all 4 corners. And some blue dye. Nope, not that. Let's do it down here. There we go. And then some blue dye all the way around. And then we need some orange dye like this. And here we go. That's going to look pretty good. So let's just put it on the wall here. Yeah, I like it. Awesome. So that's going to be our banner, and we are going to take... Oops. We're going to save that for now. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to leave it right here on the wall, because we need to get a little bit more wool and make another yellow banner, which means we also need some more yellow dye. Oops. Let's put the lapis back somewhere else. There we go. So yeah, we're going to need to get a little bit more wool, we're going to need to get some more flowers, and eventually we're going to put this on our shield. But that's going to be this season's brick waffle banner. I tried to get the bricks in there too, but with doing a pattern, the bricks just don't look very good, so we're going to go with that. Alright, let's get some wool, and then I think Sakala and I are going to go on a little bit of an expedition and see if I can't find some more yellow flowers, and I think she needed to find some other things as well. So let's come in here. Hey sheep, need your wool please. Alright.
Ooh, nice banner.
Thank you. Alright. Cool, there's all the wool. There's 14, that's actually pretty good. And then I probably ought to come down here and get some food and breed them up as well before we leave. Okay, so we are on our horses and we are about to head out on an expedition. We need to head to around -3,000 by, I think, +1,000. And that's heading to a jungle. So it's going to be a little bit of a hike, and I think this is Rubinev's house down here. She was on in our episode 0. And I don't know who else is out this. I don't think anybody else is out to the west. Alright, so we made it to the jungle. It's actually been about a day again. We've not had as much time to play this weekend as I thought we would. But we did make it all the way to the jungle, and I apologize for not getting all that footage on camera, but we are here to get a few things. We got some vines, we got some cocoa beans, and we've got our boat over here. But we also found a desert temple on the way out here and looted that. And now we're going to try to get back. You might hear a cat meowing because Sakala did manage to tame an ocelot, and we got him in a boat. A tip for you guys, if you are trying to do this at home, it will not snap into the boat if it's occupied. You got to pretty much get it empty and get it into the boat first, and then you can hop in. So we're going to now each hop into our boats and try to sail back to a village. And we need to go to somewhere about negative 2400 by about 850. So let's try this way. Negative 2400 is roughly this direction, and 850 will be out to the right, I believe, once we get out here a little ways. Or maybe not. That's going up. And is that going up as well? No, there. Huh. West. Okay, so we need to go east. There we go. This way. So it's a little bit tricky to navigate just by coordinates, but what we did was we got our horses all the way out there, and we stopped at a village when we got near the ocean. There's a village that's sort of near that, and left our horses up on the roof of the blacksmith for lack of leads at the moment. So we're going to try to go back out this way and see if we can find that village again. Looks like the sun's going down. We do have a travel bed with us somewhere. Oh, no, we don't anymore because we have that in the shack, but we do have 3 more wool. So the first time we hit land, we'll be able to chop a tree down and get that. Get a bed set up, no problem. Make it daytime. I believe, yeah, Sonata Block's also online, so he may notice that it's nighttime soon and go ahead and sleep, or he may be mining and not notice at all. But yeah, so that's it. That's really it. We're going to come back from our expedition, and we'll show you about how far it is. I think, like I said in the previous video, it's about 3,000 blocks. And it would have been nice to set up a portal, but I don't know how often we're actually going to come back to the jungle. Now that we have, the cocoa beans and the jungle wood, it's probably not as useful to us. Maybe to get another cat at some point to breed them. But that's okay. I mean, we know how to get out here now. Won't be the end of the world trying to get another one of those. All right, so we'll find out here shortly if Sonata Block is on the surface or if he's doing other stuff. If he's doing other stuff, he probably won't notice that it's nighttime, won't bother to sleep, and that's all right. So let's take another quick look here. We're getting pretty close. Need about another 500 blocks this way-ish. And we should see the desert. I think it's a desert village. And then we'll be able to get our horses and ride home from there. Yep, there's actually some ice plains, which is always interesting when the ice plains are right across from the jungle. I do have a silk touch shovel. Can I get ice, packed ice with the silk touch shovel? I think I have to have a pick. I think specifically it has to be a pick. But if I see any packed ice near the edge here, I might go pop off and take a quick look. I don't see any. This might just be a tiny little stretch of snowy biome. Yeah, okay. If this was ice spikes or something, I would definitely go make more of an effort to get that. But I think we really just need to go this way for a little while longer. Getting pretty close, a couple hundred blocks there. And that looks like roofed forest, so let's come out around this little island. And more or less this direction should be pretty helpful for us. So we'll go a couple hundred more blocks this way. And then most of the way home isn't too bad. There's some extreme hills that's a little tough. And of course, living in a mesa makes it a little tough to ride horses. But we are going to try to get back that way. I don't think we want to abandon our horses here. Here's a savanna. And let's see. We're getting close again. Yeah, we're getting pretty close. One thing we are going to want to do is get a tree knocked down and get inside and sleep and make it daytime, but this looks like the village right here. So we'll come up on this side. Of course, there's more sheep here, which also makes it pretty easy. There we go. And let's get our boat back. Come on, get boat back. There it goes. See about getting a couple of logs. Don't need that. And I don't want to be that guy that leaves a floating tree. I hate that. Drives me nuts. So let's get all of those. And planks. Crafting table. Let's go ahead and go in one of these buildings. You know what? I might have actually left a bed in one of these buildings. I don't remember. But we're going to take a look here in just a second. So where's the blacksmith? Hop up here. Here's the blacksmith. Okay, let's leave a crafting table there. Get that stuff, bed. And we'll pop in here. And sleep. And this should set us the daytime pretty quickly. Hopefully nothing wanders in here to try to kill us while we're sleeping. Oh, it looks like Sonata Block is also sleeping now. And this contraption we have does take a few minutes with the multiplayer, or one player sleeping on a multiplayer server, because it slowly advances the clock. I think I mentioned that already, but just in case I haven't. It basically detects when somebody's sleeping and slowly advances time rather than just doing time set 0. So, should be any second now. And actually, I think what happens is this needs a little bit of tweaking because it gets to just before dawn and then thinks, oh, it's too close to advance the time. Yeah, so it doesn't kick me out of bed appropriately yet. We'll work on that, but it does look like our horses are here. That's a good thing. Or at least one of them is. There's Spotty. And, oh yeah, that's one easy way to do it. Hey, what are you doing out here, skeleton? Not okay. Alright. Okay, wrong button, but yes, I managed to get on my horse. And is your cat still following you, Sakala?
I still hear him.
Okay. Oh, there's a creeper on top of the church. Missed him. I don't want to shoot because that'll hit my horse. Let me jump off of here. Where are you, guy? He's trying to run away from your cat. Miss. Skeleton's dead. Where did the creeper go? You know what? Doesn't matter. We can just ride away from here now. So let's do that. Alright, so we need to keep going east, which is this way, for about 2,000 blocks. So maybe, if I can get everything lined up, we'll do a time lapse. And here's the back of our tree farm. We made it back. Fantastic. There's the house. Love seeing that again after a long expedition. So that was a little bit of a rough go. We did end up taming a wolf partway through there, and then we lost him on the way back. But that's okay, because I think her cat is still back there somewhere. Sakala's cat. Yep, there she is. Yay. So we do at least have one thing, and I'm going to go put my horse right back in his little pen so I don't lose him. It looks like the babies grew up while we were gone. Now we have more adult horses. Hooray. The one thing we did not find in the dungeons is any horse armor, so we might have to do an expedition to the Nether at some point. Alright, so we're back and we've put everything away, and I think what we want to do is make something for Sakala. So you had said you wanted a banner, and I think I got this all right. So let's try this banner, and then we want that and a light blue, and then we want some green, lime green dye down at the bottom, and then that guy. And then I think we need 3 up here like that. And then this, and I think we need a golden apple and a white. There we go. And then we need one, oops, no, not that. It's this way. There we go. And for Sakala, we've got, there you go, a cat banner.
Yay, cat banner.
It looks a lot better on the banner previewer than it does with the 64-bit textures. But yeah, I think roughly that sort of looks like a cat shape, kind of, a little bit. It's a little hard to see. In vanilla, it looks a lot better actually because these little peaks are more rounded and that sort of thing. But I think you get the gist of it. Kind of looks like a duck. Yeah, it does kind of look like a duck. That's all right. So we made a banner for you. That's the important thing. And you can clone those by using just white wool banners. So that's really easy for you to do. Let's throw this. Actually, let's throw the bone meal in the crops chest. And okay. Let's come up here and get ready for the last little bit here. All right, so that appears to be another fortress, and that's what we want to do. We want to see if we can find maybe some horse armor, but also some blaze rods, so we can start doing potions as well. It's weird. I wonder why I took damage from. Might just have to cut our way in here. I think that's going to be the easiest thing to do. Let's just knock out these. I guess we could have gone around that side, huh? And see if anybody's been here. No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like we're the first ones here, so that's good. Plenty of gold. Not that we really need that. Probably should go ahead and throw like some torches down so people know that I've been in this area. Can I put a torch on a chest? I can't. Let's do that. And every time we loot a chest, we'll put a torch down. People will know that someone's been in the area. Okay, cool. So let's see if we can find anything else in here. Some nether wart would be nice. And a few blaze rods, because we need the blaze powder as fuel now to actually power our breweries. That change makes brewing a little bit more costly. Not sure which way we're going to go. Let's start by going right. And usually, under the stairs is where we can find some of the nether wart. But I'm not seeing that in here this time. Looks like the stairs are pretty solid. Oh, here we go. Ooh, wither skeleton. Hey, guy. Sounds like I hear a magma cube as well. There we go. Hey, magma cube. I'm not gonna light you on fire, am I? Probably use my good bow, though. That's gonna work pretty well. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to come break this guy anyway. Magma creams would be nice. Be okay if I get some of that. I need to stop spam clicking. This is not 1.8 anymore. Hey, no. Bad. This takes a lot longer to kill people when we're doing this. That's kind of annoying. There we go. There we go. And did we get any magma creams whatsoever? No, of course not. That's alright. Like I said, we're going to get plenty more soul sand and some nether wart this time, which is really nice. Soul sand's easy to get. Nether wart, not so much. Ooh, 3 diamonds. I'll take that. Where we are. Torches. Alright. Let's come around over here. That looks like a dead end. Okay, well that was still worth it. I'm going to do a little bit more poking around, see if I can find a blaze spawner. So if we come up here, is this totally a dead end? No, let's just break this out. We got our efficiency 5 ridiculous pick. And let's see, we're going to need to get our torch. Hey, some gold horse armor and some nether wart. Okay. And gold horse armor is fine. I mean, the horses are okay, but they kind of lag a little bit. So I'm not too worried about that, but they'll look good in gold horse armor for sure. And then I think what we need to do is go back down around this corner and back up. And we're going to get towards the top of one of these so we can find a blaze spawner, usually out and about in the surface area. So let's come across over here. I hear lots of fire. Do any of these ways lead out? They do. Interesting. Oh, wow. Lots of ways that lead out. But okay, this is promising. Let's come up here. Okay, we're up another level. There's lava above us there. And I will get a little quartz just because why not? It's extra experience and eventually we'll need it for comparators. Okay. So not too bad. 30 of that. That's actually going to be pretty decent. We're not going to be building with quartz this time around. That looks like it's all dead ends, except for, of course, this little bit right here. There we go. Okay, and what about... I don't see anything out here anywhere. Oh, there's a blaze. It'd be hard to get to that blaze, though. Hey, guy. Oh, wow. That right off the bat. Dang, I forgot how powerful this bow is. Can we get down there? Ooh, that is super dangerous. He's dead. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that blaze rod. Can I come around that side, maybe? We probably can. That's not too bad. Is there a gap here? Okay, good. And let's get this blaze rod. Yay! Into fire. Now let's see if we can find a couple more blazes before we leave. Hey, there's another one. I see you out there, sneaky guy. Oh, miss. Oh, wow. Thank you, skeleton. Fight the wither skeleton for me. See who wins. Oh, he won. Okay. No wither skulls yet. There you go. Can I get another blaze rod? No? I need at least one just to make the brewing station. I'd like to get one more to actually fuel it. And we're right back at the beginning of this. Okay, well, I'm going to keep poking around here for a few minutes and see if I can find any more blazes, and I'll be back with you guys in just a minute. Alright, jackpot. We have found... Oh, ow. We found fire, but then we've also found a blaze spawner. And so we're going to deal with the fire and get some more blazes. Ooh. Hey, don't... No. With this bow, we should be able to make fairly short work of them, but we're not going to stay up here. We're going to stay where we can be at range and see if we can get them to spawn a couple more of these guys, get a couple more blaze rods, and then we'll head back. Alright, so we've got 4 blaze rods, which isn't a lot, but it's going to be enough for our purposes right now, which is a brewing stand and some blaze powder. So we don't really have a good spot for the brewing stand yet. I think what we're going to do is throw it right here for now, and we'll throw the blaze powder, no, not there, right here, and now we can start making some potions. We're not going to do that in this episode, though. I think that's actually going to do it for today. Hopefully you guys liked this video. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button. If you have any ideas for what you'd like to see in the series, please add a comment down there and let me know what you'd like to see. And if you really enjoy these videos, please subscribe. As always, I've been Brickwaffle. Thank you for watching.